Okay, Team Kids, thank y'all for coming today to our latest installment of our story time. And today we're going to be studying about a prophet named Elisha. Okay, so I have my Bible. I hope all y'all have y'all's Bibles. And remember, in the Bible there are two parts. That's correct, two parts. And we're going to be in the first part. Does anybody know what the first part of the Bible is? That is the Old Testament. Elisha was in the Old Testament, and the other part that's in the back of the Bible is the New Testament. So, we're going to be studying about a guy, a prophet named Elisha. Now, does anybody know what a prophet does? I'm going to give you just a second to think about that. A prophet is one of God's special helpers. He goes around and tells people about God. So, what he would do is, like if you wanted to go tell somebody about Jesus or about God, you'd get in your car or truck and your mom or dad would take you. Elisha didn't have that luxury. He walked from town to town. So just think if you lived in Appling and you needed to tell somebody in Harlem about Elisha, that's a very long walk. But that's what he did. That was his job. He was a prophet. He went from town to town telling people about God. Well, one of his favorite towns to visit was Shunem, and there was a very rich couple that lived there. And so every time he went to Shunem to see this, to tell people about God, he would see this couple and they would have him come over for dinner. So he always ate there. Well, one particular time when he was there, they decided amongst themselves that they would build him a room. Now, the lesson today is about having friends that help. They would have been considered friends that really helped Elisha do what he did. So, he leaves, he goes to another town, and while he's away, they build a room up on the roof. So when he comes back, he notices there's something different. Well, when he goes inside, they take him up to this room and say, every time you come to town now and stay, we want you to stay with us. This is your room. This is where you will stay. And guess what? I know all y'all have beds, but he didn't. He had a mat. They even put a bed in there. So I would think those people were really, really good helpers. In fact, he says, here's what he tells the lady. Look at what you have done for me. I am thankful for friends like you who help make my traveling easy. Then he asked her, what can I do for you? But the woman didn't want him to do anything. So I want you to think about some of your friends. We have friends that help us lots of times, and then we have friends that we help lots of times. So how is some way maybe you could help somebody, one of your friends? Maybe they need something occasionally, or they want to borrow something. That would be one way to help. You could lend them something. Or maybe they need you to do something for them sometimes. And you go and do it for them. That would be a way to help. But let me tell you the greatest way you can be a friend to somebody. That's about telling them about Jesus, or inviting them to Sunday school or church or even teen kids so they can learn more about Jesus. That's a really good way to be a friend. Friends are hard to come by the older you get. You have lots of friends when you're young, but the older you get, you only have a few friends. And I've got some very dear friends in my life that'll do stuff for me and will allow me to do stuff for them. And guess what? I thank God for them. So that's another way you could be a really good friend. You could tell people about it. Now, speaking of friends, this is the last time that I'll be teaching teen kids. I think we have one more lesson after this, and then our teen kids year will be over. And we're going to lose a lot of y'all. And a lot of y'all are friends. And some of y'all will go to RAs, and some of y'all will go to GAs. And we will keep some of y'all, but most of y'all will move on. So here's what I want y'all to do, okay, for me and the other teen kids leaders. Y'all remember what y'all learned in Team Kids. Y'all remember the things we learned about in the Bible and how many parts it is. It will carry you a long way in life. And we will continue to pray for y'all. And we will continue to be here for y'all if y'all ever need us for anything. Because y'all are very dear to us. And we miss and love y'all very much. So, y'all have a great summer. Y'all be real safe. And even after you get in RAs and GAs, if you see one of us Team Kids leaders around, it'll be okay to come tell us hello. We love y'all and miss y'all very much. Y'all have a great summer. Bye now.